Captain and Company takes off in 5 on oldschool101.com. Class is always in session.
All right, our next record, You Be a Disc Jockey.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
Call 800-296-1557. 800-296-1557. That's 800-296-1557. Paid for by Legal Alert Line.
I'm Val Demings. I'm a wife, a mother of 3 sons, and a grandmother of 5. My parents, a maid and a janitor, raised my 6 siblings and me to fight for what's right. As a social worker, I fought for children. As a police chief, I fought for families to live in safer communities. As your U.S. Senator, I will fight for you. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
There are 16 spots in the playoffs and just 1 track left. Well, not just any track. Daytona. A last chance to keep playoff hopes alive and for fans to experience an event unlike any other. NASCAR Weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 26th and 27th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Sabb, and I'm running for Orange County Mayor. I'm a 25-year Army veteran, Colonel retired. Under the current administration, we are facing the threat of increased taxation in the midst of high inflation, a rise in crime, homelessness, and affordable housing shortages, and even parental rights being threatened. We deserve better, and I want to be your public servant and lead our county from governing reactively to proactive and take us to the next level of prosperity in Orange County. Please go to TonySabbForMayor.com, that is TonySabbForMayor.com, and support me in my effort to be your next mayor. Thank you. Paid for and approved by Committee to Elect Tony Sabb.
Disney on Ice is hitting the road, and you're invited. Experience the coolest new adventure with your family and all your Disney friends. From Toy Story 4, The Lion King, Frozen, Moana, Aladdin, and more. Once the fun starts, it never stops. Discover where the road leads you at Disney on Ice Road Trip Adventures.
Tickets on sale now. Coming to the Amway Center September 2nd through 4th. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details.
Make some noise!
oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only.
You're rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Uloma Ekpete, a public health physician and medical epidemiologist. She is a Nigerian American living with her kids. Uma is running for U.S. Senate here in the state of Florida as a writing candidate and a lean Republican. She has been an active part of the community in areas of education, online teaching and mentorship, research work, healthcare innovation, and leadership. Uma has taken on leadership roles in many organizations throughout her career as a physician, public health physician, and a physician executive before starting up a private nonprofit corporation to pursue her political career and build the Florida communities. Uma will ensure that Floridians have a voice in Washington, D.C. She brings unity in our Floridian communities. Voting for Uma in the upcoming election in November is by write-in or sticker voting. If you want to vote for Uma, write Uloma Ekpete on the ballot in the section that says Candidate for U.S. Senate. For more information, visit her website at www.electulomaekpete.com. UMA is a candidate for the people and a candidate for a better tomorrow. Vote for UMA for U.S. Senate on November 8, 2022. This is Ulama Ekpete for Florida U.S. Senate. I am a lean Republican. Slam those votes, and I endorse this message.
Power on.
About time. We're going to start the party without you.
Let's get the show started.
Captain Company
is now boarded.
Gate 2022. The thoughts and opinions expressed on Captain Company do not reflect those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, my union, its affiliates, and or sponsors. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Captain Company Internet Airways flight number 2012 with nonstop hits for grown folk from Central Florida. My name is Tammy, and I will be your head flight attendant this morning, along with Reese, the producer. If there is anything I can do to make this show more enjoyable for you this morning, please don't hesitate to let me know by ringing or texting 407-304-0488. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, so please sit back and relax and enjoy Captain and Company, now via your favorite online station.
Well, good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Let's see. Guess what today is?
Monday. So good to me. Monday morning, it was all I hoped it would be.
It's Back to Work Monday.
If you on the job right now, quit your surfing. Back to work, fool.
Man, just like I told the team, I told them at halftime and I told them after the game, and it was true in both instances, they controlled the football game. But we won the game. And so we got to take responsibility for that positively and negatively. Down in and down out, we didn't perform well enough. We didn't perform at a high enough level to control the game. I thought their defensive front and the environment in particular controlled the game. I thought we had some blown assignments on defense that cost us from a field positioning standpoint. But when you look at it, the weighty downs, oftentimes we talk about downs aren't weighted the same. And that's where we were able to win the football game. We won enough possession downs on defense, particularly when the field got short. We made them settle for 3 a couple of times. We functioned in 2-minute offense, and it was great because we put an extra emphasis on 2-minute offense in preparation for this game. And so it's good to see, time spent pay off. 7-shot football won the game for us, 4th down and 2 there at the end, and we're appreciative of that. But down in and down out, not good enough by any stretch, but it's good to learn with a W. Football is our game, our business is winning, and we got to find ways to win even when we play poorly. And make no mistake, we won because we won the weighty downs. They won significantly more downs than we did.
Work it. Work it. Work it.
Captain. There's no need to fear.
Captain and Company in the morning
is here.
It's different this time.
You know this ain't no place for no kids.
And no, you can't have a lap dance.
He talks more than the phonograph record.
Do you want to have a party? Do you want to have a ball? Do you want to make a scene? Then scream!
Roses are red, violets are blue. Oh my God, if you think we had fun this weekend, wait till you see what we're going to do this coming weekend. Or would that be next weekend? Or the weekend after that? Well, I don't know. Anyhow, Captain Company in the Morning, flight number 2479. That means we've done 2,479 episodes. We're coming on to home stretch, those last 20 shows to the big finish at 2,500. We know the exact date. We'll talk about that in moments. Also, we're going to talk to Slick Vic. And we're going to explain why Kumo Kyle is now called the LTN reporter. Yes, LTN. When you hear this, you're going to fall out laughing.
Tears, no fears, man. Oh, is that right? Respect it, don't neglect it. All right, my brother. Treat it, don't beat him. All right, baby.
Wheels up, flaps down. Let's fly.
Texas 1549, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
You can always return to Orlando. You like?
Tell me what you're working with.
Big thing, the biggest thing of all. You need to vote tomorrow. I don't care what it is. I don't care who you like. You need to go vote. It's just that simple. John Gill's supposed to be in studio tomorrow, I believe, on Captain Company in the Morning. Slick Vic, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, Captain. Happy Monday.
Yes, it is a Monday, and it is happy, especially after hanging out with Kumo Kyle in the press box at the Jaguars game. Let me put it to you in plain English. They said, and I quote, "The press box closes at 1 o'clock. The press box closes at 1 o'clock in the morning." Do you know what time we left the press box in Jacksonville?
12:59 and 59.
Pretty close. We were the last ones to leave the press box. But he did get locker room footage with Trevor Lawrence and another gentleman. I don't remember his name, but I know he played for UCF because, you know, when it comes to UCF players, you know, Kumo Kyle is like a pit bull. He's going to get that story.
Yes, sir.
That's why I love him to death, man. That's my boy. That's my road dog right there. But he thought I was upset with him because it took him so long to get his story together. And I'm like, no, I'm sitting here chatting with folks online, talking to Mrs. Ronald McDonald, talking to people who think their father is John Gotti. I mean, on the gangster tip, you know?
Yes.
You know, I'm surprised they haven't made sausages yet for us. But that's a whole nother story on a different day. So.
That will come later in all likelihood.
Yes, yes. But flight number 2500, Monday, September the 26th. Circle it. We will have some dignitaries in studio. We will have a usual barbecue and bring your own liquor. Don't be like the folks that have come through here before that have not brought any alcoholic beverages and want to drink up our stuff. You know who they were. People like Brad Wilkie, you know.
I thought you were... Hey, Cap, I thought you were going to say don't be like McDonald's where you bring your own liquor and take it back home with you.
Well, yeah, you know, that's just an angry white man, you know. He doesn't want to share the spoils. He's voting DeSantis this week. You know that. So he swears that DeSantis is our savior. This man is arresting people after they've gotten their voting rights back. What a stupid stupid schmuck. Now here's the point. I'm going to go down this avenue real quick. If you say, or the voters say that it's cool that the convicted felons who have paid their fines and fees can vote, and you issue the card because you are the state, then you should go to jail for being a stupid ass peckerwood, right?
Right.
Right? Can the church get an amen?
Amen.
I don't get it, people. I just don't get it. This white man does whatever he wants to do, and y'all let him get away with it. But, you know, y'all are just a bunch of mealy-mouthed black folk that sit up here, or African Americans, and, oh, well, we just going to leave him alone. That's Boss Man. That's Boss Man. That's Massa Reynolds. That's Mr. Charlie up there. I'm telling you, tell Mr. Charlie to kiss my black ass. But y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all ain't gonna do it. Bunch of scary ass people. That's why Martin Luther King said he would not come back to Orlando. He would not do it. Because there's scary ass black people here that can't stand up for what's right.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, yeah.
the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on it, get out and get your bread up. They always leave when you fall, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I kept my head up. Now baby, stand up, cause girl, you
want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. So you can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. So you can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, that's what I saw. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, that's my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
Dua Lipa celebrating her birthday right here on Captain and Company in the morning, 22 after the hour.
time for a special announcement.
Captain and Company in the morning. It's a Back to Work Monday. Slick Vic checking in with some news you can use to start off your day.
Former Louisville Metro Police Detective Kelly Goodlett is set to plead guilty today to conspiring to violate the civil rights of Breonna Taylor. The charging document says she falsely claimed a postal inspector had verified Taylor was receiving packages for her ex-boyfriend, a convicted drug dealer, at her apartment before police broke in, shooting and killing her in March of 2020. Goodlett faces up to 5 years in prison. She was one of 4 officers charged federally this month in the deadly raid. In addition to Goodlett, they are former officers Joshua Janes, Brett Hankison, and Kyle Meany. Attorney General Merrick Garland announced the charges earlier this month.
Justice Department has charged 4 current and former Louisville Metro Police Department officers with federal crimes related to Ms. Taylor's death. Those alleged crimes include civil rights offenses, unlawful conspiracies, unconstitutional use of force, and obstruction offenses. The 4 defendants were charged through 2 separate indictments and 1 information. The federal charges announced today allege that members of the Place-Based Investigations Unit falsified the affidavit used to obtain the search warrant of Ms. Taylor's home, that this act violated federal civil rights laws, and that those violations resulted in Ms. Taylor's death. We also allege that they conspired to mislead federal, state, and local authorities who were investigating the incident. We share, but we cannot fully imagine, the grief felt by Breonna Taylor's loved ones and all of those affected by the events of March 13th, 2020. Breonna Taylor should be alive today.
There were calls in Russia yesterday for attacks on government buildings in Ukraine. That's after Russia's investigative committee said a car explosion killed Daria Dugina, the daughter of anti-Western Russian nationalist Alexander Dugin. He's considered a close ally of President Vladimir Putin and has been referred to as Putin's brain. And Dugina herself was a hardliner who said Russian atrocities in Bucha, outside Kyiv, were staged. It's not clear who is responsible for her death, though an advisor to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky denied Ukraine's involvement. Still, it's possible Russia will respond in a formal way. Ukrainian officials are urging state employees to work remotely.
The First Lady has now tested negative for COVID. This after isolating for 5 days in South Carolina. Now First Lady Jill Biden will travel to Delaware today. The 71-year-old tested positive Monday night after feeling unwell. Dr. Biden took the drug Paxlovid to help ease symptoms. According to a statement from her communications director, she tested negative 2 consecutive times.
That's what's up in the world we live in at this hour. I'll talk to you at the end of hour number 1 with your entertainment. And now El Capitan will talk about our weather on this Back to Work.
Yes, I'm going to try to talk about the weather. There we go. All right. Let's see. Toronto, Canada, north of the border. Joey G walked from the park and Snow Bunny, who's in love with a Nigerian. That sounds like a song, doesn't it? I'm in love with a Nigerian. Okay. 69, we don't owe you a damn thing. 75 later on today, partly cloudy skies, rain for you. Also cloudy skies and rain inside of the Capital Beltway. Hope it doesn't flood down 4 Mile Run and or along the banks of the Anacostia River. The Potomac's usually pretty good. Trust me on that one. 74 on the outside, 85 later on today. Kansas City with Johnny Brooklyn, 65 on the outside. Johnny Brooklyn had to rub it in about his Indian team beating my former Indian team. How come they get to keep their name but we can't? I don't understand. What's the difference between a Chief and a Redskin? Hello? Somebody explain that to me. Show me the difference between Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump. You can't do it. Thank you. Sunshine for you guys out west. San Francisco with Doc and the gang, 57 on the outside, 75, mostly cloudy skies for you. Along the freeways of LA, 65 degrees right now. 79 and cloudy skies. Pretty typical this time of the year, I guess. And right here in Orlando, oh my God, it's 81. It's muggy on the outside, 95. And it will rain at somebody's house today. Trust me on that.
I thought he looked like a varsity guy in the JV game.
Captain and Company in the morning.
It was reminiscent of when we had Charlie Batch and Byron Leftwich as backups. You know, when you got a veteran guy like that late in the preseason game at the quarterback position, he should be the best player on the field. It should show, and I thought it did.
Oldschool101.com.
No, not Memorial Day. See there? The Labor Day Weekend Music Marathon. K5, along with Jimmy Jocelyn, along with Magic Mike, along with DJ Icy, out at the House of Blues on September the 4th. Make sure your face is in the place. I'm telling you, that's going to be a party Labor Day weekend. House of Blues.
From the shores of the St. John's on a Back to Work Monday, this is BP with your daily dose of sarcastic positivity on your horoscopes. Oh, Aries, I have some news for you today. There's an extra spark in your eye that people won't be able to ignore. Today's a good day to get your point across because you'll find people more open and receptive to new things than usual, unless you're a certain member of the Republican Party, or that subsection needs to be open to lots of things, including a fist in the mouth. Gemini, today's your day, so live it up. It seems like things have been rather intense lately, but don't worry, they're apt to lighten up quite a bit today. Feel free to be your usual jolly self, the one who adds humor to the group. Yes, we all need some stand-up comics this morning. It's been that kind of day already. Cancer, be careful that you aren't acting in a way that you dislike in others. You could find that you're slowly taking on the traits of the people you despise. Yep, just like a crab to kind of waltz in a room and do something that they don't like while complaining about other people that do it. Kind of sounds like an ex-girlfriend of mine. Leo, the day's general mood should fit quite well with your agenda. There's no need to fixate on the negative, so keep things light and upbeat and worry about the consequences later. Virgo, you may need a translator to get through to people today. Hay una visión, tú tienes un drama. It could be hard to make decisions, but not impossible. Today's tip is to err on the side of adventure. Ooh, that sounds delightful. Libra, use your power resources today as you have a great deal of dynamic energy at your disposal. You have the ability to transform and conquer anything now. Well, look at you just being a leader today. Go forth and beat some tail today. Scorpio, you could be asked to make some spontaneous decisions today that you might not feel entirely comfortable making. You could feel you don't have enough facts to make an educated decision about what to do next. Realize that sometimes it's necessary to bite the bullet and make the best choice based on the knowledge that you have. Sagittarius, emotionally, you may feel as if you're running up against a brick wall. Sagittarius, it could be your first reaction is to drown your sorrows in drink. Nope, it's early. Save that for Thursday. Escapism is only a temporary remedy, and if things slam in your face today, don't go to the bottle. Use this as an indication that you need to take actions besides drinking. Capricorn, your emotions could be extra powerful today, although something may not feel as if it's sitting right. Could be a feeling of manipulation. Perhaps you misjudged someone else's sensitivity. Now they're working to get back at you in a subtle yet harmful way. Cobra Kai that. Strike first and ask questions later. Aquarius, take hold of this day as if it's your own and use it to grow your dreams. You'll find a great deal of power and dynamism in the air, urging you to take the adventurous route. You being dynamite? Well, yes, there is some TNT in that studio. There's no need to hold back. The door's open and waiting for you to take the leap of faith to the other side. Maybe that building is in our future someday. Pisces, stinking up the joint. There's a fiery tone to the day that can't be ignored. Oh, so you're a spicy fish today. You may find that adjustments may need to be made in your own plan of attack in order to get on the same page with other people. Don't worry if things don't go according to those plans, though. In fact, the best route to take is the one that wasn't planned. Relax. Just be open to change today. Taurus, take yourself on a mental adventure today in which you explore new aspects of your world. You charging bull, you. Discuss philosophy and religion, but do it carefully in this day and age. Get to the core of a matter that seriously interests you, and now is a good time to consider taking classes or engaging in some form of higher learning. Because knowledge is power. From the shores of the St. John's, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill, and I have lots of them to pay. So let's get back to Captain and Company in the morning. I'll check in with you later from sports.
DP's off the chain. Actually, he'll be with us this weekend at the World Center of Racing, the Daytona International Speedway, the Coke 0400 on Saturday night. Under the lights, even with Rowdy Maglite. And the appearance of number 5 on the track.
Hi, this is Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings, and when I want to reminisce about the good old days, I log on to Captain and Company in the morning on oldschool101.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's the one and only dysfunctional DJ.
Stranded at the drive-in, branded a fool. What will they say?
Hit me!
It's the one and only Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
You know I'm mobbing with the D.O.E.
Yeah. You know the West Coast is back for all you suckers. So put something in the air. Put it in the air. Yeah. What's up, Snoop?
Top dog, bite them all. Yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. I step up in this mother, just a swing in my hair. Trick, quit talking, crip walk if you down with the set. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you happen to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you'll be relieving your stress.
Shape up, 'cause I need a man. My heart is set on you. Better shape up, better understand. To my heart, I must be true. Nothing left for me to do.
Hold up. It's the one and only D.R.E. Dr. Dre, Lil Buff. You know I'm mobbing with the D.O.G. back, sipping on yak, clipping all the amps, dipping through hoods. Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood, South Central out to the west side. It's California love, it's California bug. Got your boy a gang of pub. I'm on one, I might bell up in the Century Club with my jeans on and my team strong. Get my drink on and my smoke on, then go home with something to poke on. Locust on for the 200. Coming real, it's the next episode.
Better shape up, 'cause you need a man.
Got the right love, buck.
You can keep me satisfied. Better shape up, I'm gonna prove that my faith is justified. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Down deep inside, you're the one that I want. The one that I want. The one that I want.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Just use your imagination.
Yes, that's right.
Time to finish up hour number one on Captain the Company in the morning on this Back to Work Monday. Slick Vic here with your entertainment news, being brought to you as always by the BJ Murphy Show, Mondays through Thursdays 3 to 6 on oldschool101.com. A woman who sued Kevin Hart for allegedly secretly recording them having consensual sex back in 2017 and using the video for commercial reasons can take most of her claims against the comedian to trial. Van Nuys Superior Court Judge Shirley K. Watkins denied a motion Friday by Hart's attorneys to dismiss plaintiff Moneta Sabaj's $60 million suit, which alleges negligence and invasion of privacy. Hart's lawyers maintained there were no triable issues. After hearing arguments on Friday, the judge briefly took the case under submission before issuing her final ruling. The trial is scheduled for October 17th. In her suit filed with the Superior Court in April of 2020 after it was dismissed, she alleges Hart knew their intimate encounter in his hotel room at the Cosmopolitan in August of 2017 was being recorded, and that he used the publicity it generated to promote his irresponsible tour as well as to increase his overall pop culture status. As we get more details about the ruling and the trial that will be taking place in October, we will provide that to you here at Captain the Company in the morning. In the box office this weekend, Dragon Ball Super Superhero topped the charts in its opening weekend in theaters with $20.1 million in ticket sales, according to studio estimates on Sunday. Beast, with Idris Elba, settled for a second-place debut with $11.6 million. Crunchyroll released the latest Dragon Ball movie to 3,900 screens in North America, marking the widest ever opening for an anime. Rounding out the top 5, Bullet Train came in third with $8 million. Top Gun Maverick was fourth with $5.9 million. And after a solid reign at number 1, DC League of Super Pets took a tumble to fifth with $5.8 million. Thor Love and Thunder came in sixth with Nope, Millions to Rise of Gru, Where the Crawdads Sing, and Bodies, 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 rounding out the top 10. And I wrap up our entertainment report for this morning. Slick Vic signing off, getting you ready for hour number 2 on this Back to Work Monday. Coming up here at Captain the Company in the morning.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, Call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
Call 800-296-1557. 800-296-1557. That's 800-296-1557. Paid for by Legal Alert Line.
There are 16 spots in the playoffs and just one track left. Well, not just any track. Daytona. A last chance to keep playoff hopes alive and for fans to experience an event unlike any other. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 26th and 27th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Disney on Ice is hitting the road, and you're invited. Experience the coolest new adventure with your family and all your Disney friends. From Toy Story 4, The Lion King, Frozen, Moana, Aladdin, and more. Once the fun starts, it never stops. Discover where the road leads you at Disney on Ice Road Trip Adventures.
Tickets on sale now. Coming to the Amway Center September 2nd through 4th. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details.
You've been working hard, doing the right thing, and paying your taxes, and putting your hard-earned money in the Medicare piggy bank all your life. And now it's time to break the piggy bank and get something back. Medicare. If you didn't know it, Medicare is health insurance for people over 65, and you paid for it with your tax dollars. Medicare plans now have more benefits than ever. That's good news, especially if you're like me and looking forward to paying as little as possible for good health insurance. Call and find out what Medicare plan is best for you. Save your time. It's valuable. We've already done the research for you. And in one quick phone call, you can learn how to get the best Medicare plan designed exactly for you. Hey, it's one of the most important decisions in your life. Let us help you through it. Here's our number. Call 65 Plus Medicare now at 800-343-4379. 800-343-4379. 800-343-4379. That's 800-343-4379.
I'm Val Demings. I grew up black and female in Duval County. My family didn't have a lot. In college, I had a work-study job and flipped burgers. I worked my way up to become Orlando's first female chief of police. In the U.S. Senate, you will have a person who will always fight for you. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
Make some noise! Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You're rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Sabb, and I'm running for Orange County Mayor. I'm a 25-year Army veteran, Colonel retired. Under the current administration, we are facing the threat of increased taxation in the midst of high inflation, a rise in crime, homelessness, and affordable housing shortages, and even parental rights being threatened. We deserve better, and I want to be your public servant and lead our county from governing reactively to proactive and take us to the next level of prosperity in Orange County. Please go to TonySabbForMayor.com, that is TonySabbForMayor.com, and support me in my effort to be your next mayor. Thank you. Paid for and approved by Committee to Elect Tony Sabb.
Monday, so good to me. Monday morning, it was all I hoped it would be.
It's Back to Work Monday.
If you on the job right now, quit your surfing. Back to work, fool.
I work at Manning's. I'm a family man and I'm a hard-working man.
Hour number 2 of Captain Company in the morning on a Back to Work Monday. first time I played Quad City DJs, I thought they were from Iowa. There is a city called Quad City in Iowa. You didn't know? Okay, there. See there. And you went to what school? You went to where? Thank you. And you think you're smarter than me because you're walking around using the title African American. All right. I get it. You're no smarter than Ron DeSantis. All right. Yes, tomorrow, go vote. And isn't it pretty much along party lines this go round because it's the primary? But I don't give a damn. You still need to go vote. Because it is a privilege that people have died for. People have hung off of trees for this right to vote. So go vote. And I can hear some people, I got to go to work. I got this to do, that to do. No, all of that can wait. Carry your ass to the voting booth. And if you don't go vote, then things don't go the way you want it to go, then you'll be crying, boo-hoo-hoo, he's still in office. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And then guess what I would do? I'd smack the daylights out of you for being stupid. Get your ass up and go vote tomorrow. You, my friend, have something that Turbo B still has.
Американская фирма Transceptor Technology приступила к производству компьютеров «Персональный спутник».
Well, after he probably set that bomb off over there and blew that poor little thing all over the place. Did I go there? Yes, I did. Why? Because I'm media, and media can do that. I'm not lying. I still have my virginity. I don't know about you. Turbo B and Snap on Captain Company in the morning. I've got the power. I've got the power.
Hey, yeah. Like the gun of the whip, I snap attack, front to back, in this thing called rap. Singing like a shovel, rhyme double on a heavenly level, bang the bass. Turn up the double, radical mind, day and night all the time. 714, live the line. Maniac, radiac, winning the game. I'm the lyrical Jesse James. Quality, I possess, some say I'm fresh. When my voice goes through the mesh of the microphone that I am holding. Copywritten lyrics only can't be stolen if they all snap. Don't need the police to try to save them, your voice is sick, so please stay off my back, or I will attack, and you don't want that. I possess, don't say I'm fresh. When my voice goes through the rest of the microphone that I am holding. Copywritten lyrics so they can't be stolen if they all snap. Don't need the police to try to say them, your voice will sing. So please, stay off my back or I will attack. And you don't want that.
Yo, what's up, family? This is Turbo B, the original Power Lord from the group Snap, and you are listening to Captain and Company in the morning on oldschool1on1.com. Better ask somebody.
shout out to my friends and listeners in Bay Meadows. You know who you are. Got it cranked up, don't you? Right here on Captain Company in the morning. See, this is what Bubba Wallace needs to listen to when he goes around the track. He would probably win if he was jamming to Lenny Kravitz, don't you think?
Captain, did you forget? It's time for the daily comedy bit. I'm looking out for you, buddy.
What if Suri was a sister? What do I need to do? It's gotta... Oh, I gotta drive something. Okay.
Head south on International Drive toward Florida 482 West.
Thank you very much. Are there any black people on 482 West?
Continue on International Drive for 3/4 of a mile.
But what if I want to go a whole mile? I'm trying to find out, are there any black people out here? I feel uncomfortable if there's no black people. Are there any Mexicans? There should be some Mexicans down here on International Drive.
Continue on International Drive for 3/4 of a mile.
Why do I need to make a U-turn? I don't need to make a U-turn. I think you're full of crap.
Head south on International Drive toward Florida 482 West.
What is your name? Is your name Siri?
Reach your destination by 5:41 p.m.
What is your name? Is your name Siri? Are you a blonde? You sound like a blonde. I want a sister telling me where to go. Could you imagine if a sister would tell you where to go and you're driving?
Yo.
Child, you need to turn your ass around. Yes, I'm talking to you.
Speak up, Jack. Love you like a play cousin.
Don't touch that stereo.
I get a chance to meet Iceberg Slim and the gang when I get to D.C. That's September 11th, Washington. Here we come. But first, I got to finish this show.
We interrupt this program for a special announcement.
Captain and Company in the morning, continuing along on this Back to Work Monday. Slick Vic with some more news you can use. Brought to you by the home of hot licks and cool jazz, Jazzy103.com.
At least 20 people were killed when gunmen attacked an upscale hotel in Somalia's capital overnight. This according to police and witnesses. Officials say large explosions rocked a hotel in Mogadishu and that a gun battle followed. The hotel is popular with lawmakers and government officials. The Al-Qaeda-linked terrorist group Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility for the attack.
Another 1.8 million doses of monkeypox vaccine are on the way today. The Biden administration last week announced an expansion of vaccine and treatment options as part of the White House's next steps in accelerating its response to the virus. To get shots into as many arms as possible, the FDA issued an emergency use authorization for the Jynneos vaccine. It allows 5 doses to be obtained from an original single-dose vial. According to the latest CDC data, more than 13,500 cases of monkeypox have been confirmed in the U.S. Attorneys for Florida school shooter Nicholas Cruz will present their case today for why he should spend the rest of his life in prison instead of receiving the death penalty. They'll aim to persuade at least one juror that Cruz should not be executed for the 2018 Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting that killed 14 students and 3 staff members. He pleaded guilty last year to 17 counts of first-degree murder.
Count 12, murder in the first degree of Scott Beagle. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Count 13, murder in the first degree of Meadow Pollock. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Count 14, murder in the first degree of Kara Loughran. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Cruz also gave an apology during his guilty plea. Cruz said he thought it should be up to families whether he lives or dies.
20 people in Florida are the first to face charges as a result of the state's new election crimes unit.
Republican Governor Ron DeSantis says all of them previously served prison time for felonies, making them ineligible to vote in the 2020 election. DeSantis formed this new unit after that election over concerns about voter fraud, which does occur, but let's be honest here, it is very rare. The Washington Post reports 75 out of more than 11 million ballots cast in Florida's presidential election were passed along to law enforcement for potential fraud.
Fast food giant Wendy's is pulling lettuce from its menu in Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania as the CDC investigates a possible E. coli outbreak linked to restaurants in that region. 37 people in Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Indiana have been infected. 10 have been hospitalized. The CDC has not confirmed the source of the outbreak yet, but says many sick people reported eating sandwiches with romaine lettuce.
And that's what's going on in a wild world in which we live in at this hour. And now the captain will tell us how our weather is looking at this hour, especially with the boy Johnny Brooklyn in Kansas City.
What if I didn't eat romaine lettuce? What if I eat Russian lettuce? Does that make me sick? I'm just saying. All right, Toronto. 74 degrees on the outside right now. Partly cloudy skies for you inside of the Capital Beltway at 80. And also partly cloudy skies. Johnny Brooklyn, you're looking pretty good this morning. 75 on the out. But trust me, sooner or later it will bite you in the behind. San Francisco with Doc and the Gang, 65. I got 72 in LA. And right here in Orlando, well, it's a muggy 84. And boy, I heard it was raining over the weekend. But how come it didn't rain like that in Jacksonville? It was muggy as I don't know what as soon as we got into the stadium. King George Would you take this cluster you-know-what away from me? On Captain Company in the morning.
If you wanna leave, go ahead and leave, baby. There's one thing that I found out. I can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me down. One woman just to lift me up. Oh yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give a f. So if you wanna leave, baby, go ahead and leave. Yeah. There's one thing that I found out. I can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me down. One woman just to lift me up. Oh yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give a f. If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember is one monkey don't stop no show. If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember is one monkey don't stop no show. This train gon' keep on rolling. Oh yeah, this thing called life gon' keep on going. Oh yeah, this train gon' keep on rolling. Oh yeah, this thing called life gon' keep on going. Oh yeah, so baby you can leave, yeah, but I'll never be alone. Soon as you walk right out the door, I call Kim up on the phone. Me and Kim, we don't fuss and fight. With Kim, I ain't never wrong. Or I might just go call Keisha, go get my party on. See, I know if I ever get hungry and I want me something good to eat, I can pick up my phone and call TT. She'll fix something nice and sweet. If you wanna leave, go ahead and leave, baby. But one thing that I found out, I can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me down. One woman just to lift me up. Oh, yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give a f. So if you wanna leave, baby, go ahead and leave, yeah. There's one thing that I found out. I can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me down. One woman just to lift me up. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give a f. If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember is one monkey don't stop no show. If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember is one monkey don't stop no show. This train gon' keep on rolling. Oh yeah, this thing called life gon' keep on going. Oh yeah, this train gon' keep on rolling. Oh yeah, this thing called life gon' keep on going. Oh yeah.
Well, King George is right. One monkey don't stop the show. Don't need no fussing and fighting. No hemming and hawing. Just call it what it is, for crying out loud. Oh my goodness. 39 after the hour. Right here on Captain Company in the morning. Coming up on Flight 2500. What in the hell are we going to do for that show? I do know it is going to fall on Monday, September 26th. And I can tell you that we will be off this Friday and next Monday to kind of make it happen on that date. Also, this weekend I've got my son Israel, and we're going to the racetrack. Because he's like, Dad, I like cars. I'll give you plenty of cars. When we're done, you'll be sick and tired of cars. I'll get it so that you'll be so close to the cars you could kiss the motor if you wanted to. At the World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway this weekend for the Wawa 250, where Emmett Smith, yes, that Emmett Smith from that football team that I refuse to talk about because I think their name is derogatory. He has a car out there at the track with a brother by the name of Jesse Iwuji, who we've had on the show before. And their financial guru who helps the foundation grab some money is our boy, the street certified dope doctor, Louis Delgado, who we hung out with in Jacksonville with the Steelers. So it's going to be a fun weekend coming up. The very next weekend, as you do know, it is the Labor Day weekend music marathon. So we will be in the mix starting next Friday the 2nd at noon and go Saturday, Sunday, Monday with all your favorites as we try to officially wrap up summer in some parts of the country, but the rest of us, well, you know damn good and well, in Florida, summer doesn't end until the first cold front that passes through, which would be about the middle of October. Then we board a jet on the 10th at 11:45 a.m. for Washington. And we will be up there for 3 days of fun, frolic, and the Jaguars against my former favorite football team. So, also going to hang out with Preacher Man from EU. And Preacher Man, if you're listening, please let me know what time in the morning we're going to be on the air in Washington. They're hooking it up where I'm going to sit in with a radio show live. This radio station happens to have 50,000 watts of power from Spotsylvania, which is way down south, down around Richmond, all the way to Philadelphia. Again, if I'm so bad, why would people invite me to be on their radio station? I mean, kind of like me sitting up here looking at all these people over the weekend posting about Happy Radio Day. I wanted to just laugh. How many of those people are still on the air? In some way, shape, or form, few and far between. Why are you celebrating something that has kicked you in the ass for 20 years? But then again, I'm talking about people that don't make any sense at all to me, so why should I cry about them?
Tell me, am I crazy? Is it me? Are you far too blind to see? Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why can't love be like I want it to be? Oh no. Why should I cry?
birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Over the weekend, Rowdy Maglite had a birthday. My buddy Alan Duckworth had a birthday. And my daughter Christina Gaines had a birthday. That's Christina Renee in Atlanta. You go, girl. Celebrating your birthday. All right, let's talk about people who are born today on the 22nd of August. Let's see. Carl Yastrzemski. He played baseball for that team up in Boston. That I like the Red Sox better than I do the Yankees. Oh! 82 years young. He's still around. Remember a tennis player by the name of Mats Wilander? He's still around, 57 years young. Also, people who are still around. Morton Dean. He used to be on ABC and CBS back in the day. Paul McGuire, who also did some sports broadcasting. Dwayne Parcell. And you're going, who the hell is Dwayne Parcell? The Big Tuna. The Silver Spooner, Big Tuna. Bill Parcell, Coach Bill Parcell. Dwayne is his first name, okay? Valerie Harper was born on this day. She played in, oh God, what was the name of the TV show? Somebody will scream it out for me, I know, and yeah, that's the one. Cindy Williams celebrating a birthday. That is one of the females in the TV show from back in the day, Laverne and Shirley. Don't ask me which one. I want to say that's Laverne. Diana Nyad celebrating a birthday. You're going, who the hell is she? She swam from the Bahamas to West Palm Beach back in the day. 70 miles between here and the Bahamas, and she swam it. Louis Scooter Libby. He got into trouble from Watergate, and he's still around, and anybody named Scooter is all right with me. Terry Catman Catlich, who played for the Orlando Magic back in the day. George Grice from Wu-Tang, Michael Curry, basketball star, and two other people, well, actually three more folks. Norman Schwarzkopf, General Stormin Norman Schwarzkopf was born on this day. Also, Mel Hein. Mel Hein played for the New York Football Giants, and for 15 years, the man didn't cry about nothing. Not like some of you people. He played on the front line, and for 15 years, he didn't miss a start. Wow. Hats off to you, brother. Hats off to you. And, of course, this next artist.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthdays are like chocolate chip cookies. If you think about how many you've had, it makes you kind of sick.
Dua Lipa. That's a sexy name for a sexy female. Happy birthday from Captain Company in the Morning. Sports coming up next.
spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat.
Swing and a miss. Slam dunk. Touchdown. Sports.
From the shores of the St. John's at the A7BN Sports Desk, this is BP with your daily sports wrap on a Back to Work Monday, presented by Premier Oracle Elevator. Give John Gill a call at 321-316-8558 for all of your vertical transportation needs. WNBA playoffs, the Sky beat the Liberty 100-62 to tie their series up at a game apiece. Aces beat the Mercury 117-80. Las Vegas takes that series 2-0. Game 3 between the Sky and the Liberty will take place in New York on Tuesday. We'll have an update for you. Major League Baseball action. Reds beat the Pirates 9-5. Mets beat the Phillies 10-9. Astros get the Braves 5-4. New York tries to slow their skid down a little bit, winning 4-2. The Yankees have not played well in the last couple of months. Detroit beating the Angels 4-0. Rays over the Royals 3-2. Rangers shut out the Twins 7-0. Brewers beat the Cubs 5-2. Giants beat the Rockies 9-8 in 11. A's over the Mariners 5-3. San Diego beats Washington 2-1. St. Louis beats the Diamondbacks 6-4. Dodgers put it on the Marlins 10-3. Baltimore getting the Bo Sox 5-3, and postponed was the White Sox and the Guardians. That is going to be made up due to inclement weather. Little League World Series action. Lots of offense this year, too. Let's start out with Friday's games. Panama beat Curacao 9-3. Tennessee over Utah 11-2 big. Canada blanks Japan 6-0. Honolulu, they're still red hot. 12-0 in 5 innings. That was run ruled. Italy over Australia 12-7 on Saturday. Davenport, Iowa beats Bonnie Lake, Washington 6-3. Nicaragua slips past Puerto Rico 3-1, and Middleborough, Massachusetts falls to Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania 7-5. On Sunday, Curacao in a 1-0 game over Italy. Davenport, Iowa beats Santa Clara big 10-2. Utah just sliding backwards on that one. And Nicaragua had a 1-0 lead on Japan. That game was suspended. We'll see if we can get an update on that one for you later this week. Today, Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania will take on Massapequa, New York at 11 o'clock on ESPN. The Chinese Taipei will take on Panama at 1 o'clock. Nolensville, Tennessee takes on Hagerstown, Indiana at 3. Canada will take on Mexico in the Battle of North America 5 o'clock on ESPN. And Pearland, Texas takes on that volcanic Honolulu, Hawaii team at 7 o'clock. That game on ESPN 2. High school football. In the Jacksonville area, we'll look at the top 25 Max Preps. Rains took on Goodby, shut them out 21-0. Creekside slips past Fletcher 24-21. Bartram Trail destroys Riverside 40-0. The Generals just couldn't get anything going that game. Brunswick beat Andrew Jackson 23-13. Nice over Menendez 30-14. Charlton County beats Jefferson Davis 26-14. Glenn Academy and Statesboro in a Georgia shootout 43-42. Glenn gets it. Camden County falls to Columbia 13-10. Columbia, the other Columbia in the area, actually, beats Swanee 14-10. And Brantley County put it on Atkinson County High 34-6. Taking a look now at Central Florida's Max Preps top 25 from Friday night. Mainland blew out Matanzas 35-7. Jensen Beach upsets Heritage 20-13. Ogali beats Vieira big 32-0. And Wekiva blew out Pinellas Park 40-7. Canadian football from over the weekend. Friday night, Edmonton beat Ottawa 30-12, and BC beat Saskatchewan 28-10. Early game on Saturday, Montreal and Hamilton in a good one. The Alouettes get it 29-28, and Calgary on the road in Toronto gets by a field goal 22-19, your final score. Church of the NFL from Friday night. Patriots beat the Panthers 20-10. Packers beat the Saints also 20-10. Texans over the Rams 24-20. Bills beat the Broncos big 42-15. Lions over the Colts 27-26. Chiefs beat Washington 24-14. Pat Mahomes 12 of 19, 162 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Steve Buechele getting some action as a backup quarterback. He ran for 5 times, 35 yards. Titans over the Buccaneers 13-3. Kyle Trask in action right now in the preseason, 11 of 24, 105 yards and an interception. Raiders over the Dolphins 15-13. 49ers over the Vikings 17-7. Steelers. Wow, that game was nuts. 16-15. Trevor Lawrence in the game, 14 of 21, 133 yards. Travis Etienne Jr., 8 carries, 29 yards. On Sunday, the Eagles and the Browns in an odd game. Philadelphia gets it 21-20. Gardner Minshew, 14 of 17, 142 yards for the mustache. Giants over the Bengals 25-22, and Baltimore beat the Cardinals 24-17. Monday Night Football in the preseason, the Falcons will take on the Jets. Kickoff at 8 o'clock tonight on ESPN. From the shores of the St. John's, that's your sports wrap for a Back to Work Monday. Let's get back to Captain and Company in the morning right after this.
There are 16 spots in the playoffs and just one track left. Well, not just any track. Daytona. A last chance to keep playoff hopes alive and for fans to experience an event unlike any other. NASCAR Weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 26th and 27th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
I'm Val Demings. I grew up black and female in Duval County. My family didn't have a lot. In college, I had a work-study job and flipped burgers. I worked my way up to become Orlando's first female chief of police. In the U.S. Senate, you will have a person who will always fight for you. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. These pills work for men and women to improve their sexual performance. And now for the price of 2 or 3 pills, you can get nearly 100. There's no need to pay expensive prices for Viagra or Cialis. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Change your life for the better and have fun. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
800-627-3988. 800-627-3988. 800-627-3988. That's 800-627-3988.
You've been working hard, doing the right thing, and paying your taxes, and putting your hard-earned money in the Medicare piggy bank all your life. And now it's time to break the piggy bank and get something back. Medicare. If you didn't know it, Medicare is health insurance for people over 65, and you paid for it with your tax dollars. Medicare plans now have more benefits than ever. That's good news, especially if you're like me and looking forward to paying as little as possible for good health insurance. Call and find out what Medicare plan is best for you. Save your time. It's valuable. We've already done the research for you. And in one quick phone call, you can learn how to get the best Medicare plan designed exactly for you. Hey, it's one of the most important decisions in your life. Let us help you through it. Here's our number. Call 65 Plus Medicare now at 800-343-4379. 800-343-4379. 800-343-4379. That's 800-343-4379.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Sabb, and I'm running for Orange County Mayor. I'm a 25-year Army veteran, Colonel retired. Under the current administration, we are facing the threat of increased taxation in the midst of high inflation, a rise in crime, homelessness, and affordable housing shortages, and even parental rights being threatened. We deserve better, and I want to be your public servant and lead our county from governing reactively to proactive and take us to the next level of prosperity in Orange County. Please go to TonySabbForMayor.com, that is TonySabbForMayor.com, and support me in my effort to be your next mayor. Thank you. Paid for and approved by Committee to Elect Tony Sabb.
Make some noise! Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida. They're Americans!
part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You're rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
Call 800-296-1557. 800-296-1557. That's 800-296-1557. Paid for by Legal Alert Line.
Just another manic Monday.
It's Back to Work Monday.
If you on the job right now, quit your surfing. Back to work, fool.
What's the deal? Well, we've been thinking about this, Renatan, and it won't work. We can't work with Akata. You know, you do your thing.
Wait. My brother was under the impression that you were going to do some business. Maybe we can just have a seat, have a drink, maybe sit down, have a nice little diatribe, see if we can work this out.
Well, don't take this personally, Romelo. It won't work. You do your thing, I do my thing. You know? It won't work. We can't work with Akata.
Akata. What is this Akata? Like American? Cotton picker.
You must
Michael, you can rest now. We got it. I got it, brother. I got it. 15 after the hour on Capman Company in the morning. Flight number 2479. 21 away from the magical 2,500th episode of this morning show. And I hear people, oh, I've done 60 podcasts. Or, I've done 125 shows. I've done 500 shows. You ain't done diddly squat. You only did how many? And I'm where? Hello. Thank you very much. It's been a long road, people. Kind of like driving on Interstate 10 through the panhandle of Florida. I heard that's a pain in the ass. Never had any reason to drive to Tallahassee or Pensacola or any place out that way. Just put together about $250 and we'll fly some damn where. Labor Day weekend. Don't forget, that's the Labor Day weekend music marathon. We're in the mix Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, that is next weekend. This weekend, we're at the World Center of Racing, the Daytona International Speedway, for the last big race before the playoffs. And that is the Coke Zero 400. We'll be rooting on Bubba Wallace. Actually, and Danny Hamlin. And which Bush is it? Is it Kyle or Kurt? One of them is on Michael Jordan's race team. But you didn't know Michael Jordan has a racing team? Really? And you call? Well, let me stop right there. I'll let Victor get after you about that. Emmett Smith has a race team, and they run on Friday night at the Wawa 250. Our boy Jesse Iwuji will be out there going around the track, and we will get some video, some audio, and the whole 9 yards. So keep it locked with us. Capman Company in the morning. New flavor. I actually mispronounced this young lady's name. She's from Toronto, Canada, and in the United States we would say her name is Elena. But they wanted me to say, is it? No. I screwed it up. See? There you go. See, I screwed it up and it's still right. Is it Elena or Elna? Elna, I think is what they would say in Canada. We would say Elena, but I said Elnana, and everybody's like, wow, you know Elnana means that you're the shiznick. Well, this girl's the shiznick. Superstar life right here on Capman Company in the morning.
It's like it happened overnight. The lights were shining bright. The superstar life every night, catching flights from Toronto to Miami. Now I'm going back to Cali, getting money in the valley with the banks. So I stay dripping, looking fresh, in nothing but the best. Designer, nothing less. More checks, no stress. Just like Louisiana, New York City to Atlanta, back in Dallas, getting ready for the show. These strong lights, I'm so fly, oh my, I'm so fly, oh my, I'm shining so bright, I sparkle till I beam like a star in the night. Oh my, I'm so fly, oh my, I'm so fly, oh my, I'm shining so bright. It started as a dream that all came alive. This lavish life exposed. Okay, so strike a pose. Been living out my vision. They can see I got the glow. Got myself some golden carrots just to match my golden palace. Standing gyros out in Paris on a boat. Celebrating life, so every night we make a toast. Shopping bags in Tokyo, yeah, party in Mykonos. When you see me in your city, maybe we could take it slow, but ain't no stopping 'cause I'm always on the go. Under these strong lights, I'm so fly, oh my, I'm so fly, oh my, I'm shining so bright, I sparkle till I beam like a star in the night. Oh my, I'm so fly, oh
thought he looked like a varsity guy in the JV game.
Captain and Company in the morning.
It was reminiscent of when we had Charlie Batch and Byron Leftwich as backups. You know, when you got a veteran guy like that late in the preseason game at the quarterback position, he should be the best player on the field. It should show, and I thought it did.
Oldschool101.com.
Take a look at me. Tell me, do you like what you see? Do you think you can? Do you think you can do me? Kiss me, pretty baby. Touch me all over. Girl, what makes you think you can deal with me? Do you think you can do me? Yeah. Do you think you can do me? Yeah, I bet. Girl, let your head down. Take off your clothes and leave on your shoes. Would you mind if I looked at you for a moment before I make sweet love? Backstage, underage adolescent, how you doing? Fine. She replied, hi, side, I like to do the wild thing. Action took place, hey, count away, come on. Don't forget the J, star, the M, the M, the Y, yo. I need a body bag. You can do me when you wanna do me. I like it in the morning time, yeah. Sometimes I love it in the evening, baby. Can you do me all over? Yeah. The time was 6 o'clock on the swatch watch. No time to chill, got a date. Can't be late, hey. The girl is gonna do me. Move to the jacuzzi. Move that booty. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no. Just like that, and I love the way you do it to me, baby. Yeah. Oh, move just a little bit closer. I love the way you touch me when you touch my body all over me, baby. Kiss me when you wanna. Oh, come on and sweat me just a little bit, yeah. That's the way I like it, baby. Come on over here. Let me caress your beautiful body. Kiss you from head to toe. And make you sweat. Yeah. We're gonna turn up the heat all the way. 95, baby. And just sweat, baby. That's the way I like to do it. Rub you all over with some hot oil. And just watch your body. I just wanna lay your beautiful body down by the fireplace, baby, and make love to you all night. That's your beautiful body, kiss you from head to toe, and make you sweat. We gonna turn up the heat all the way. 95, baby, and just sweat. That's the way I like to do it. Rub you all over with some hot oil and just watch your body shine.
What, baby?
I don't know if I would want my body to shine especially in Dallas where all that water. Did you see how these people were dumb enough to drive underneath you see it's raining. You see that the road is flooded. Why the hell would you drive into the flooded water? Hello, I'm talking to you. Oh, you're the same person that still thinks that an election was stolen from you 2 years ago. You're going to vote for a governor that wanted to arrest 70 people for illegally voting improperly after he and his office let the people vote in the first place. Yes, put a spin on it now. See, y'all are scared of Ron DeSantis. Y'all are just a bunch of wussies. That's what you are. You let that fat boy say whatever the hell he wants to say. Oh, you also let Donald Trump still think that, somebody stole the election. Somebody stole his virginity, too. All right, come on. I would like to see somebody grow some cojones and tell both of these people to shut the you-know-what up. But I guess I'm the only person that seems to have mine. I know mine is, yep, they're there. But yours ain't, so you're just going to sit there and roll over and play dead. Look like a cockroach that saw Johnny Brooklyn walk into the room. Beat me upside down like that. Give me a break. Give me a break, America. Grow up. Oh, jeez. Speaking of give me a break, that might not be the right segue for that one. What about the Little League kid that fell out of the bed, or his bed in Williamsport, Pennsylvania? I felt sorry for him. He fell out of the bed and damn near almost busted his head wide open. How do we say when we're playing cards, you split it to where you see the white meat? Yes. But he will be all right and a tough customer. Trust me on that one. I remember one time somebody pushed me out of bed. Now, I know I sleep wild. I can sleep all over the place. But for this little itty-bitty person to push me out of bed and then lie about it, that's all right. We know it was the alcohol. Hey, BB, I'm sorry, BB. I didn't mean to put you out of the bed, BB. Blame it on the room, blame it on the Henny, but blame it on the alcohol, I'm telling you. Now, but you cannot blame this pilot for alcohol. Friday, as it was getting ready to storm, that's what the old people say, S-T-A-R-M, storm, not storm. Here in Orlando, a pilot took off from, I like to call it the Putt-Putt Airport, Herndon, which is just over my left shoulder, probably by about 4 or 5 miles. He ended up just over my right shoulder, about a mile away. He crashed on University. Yeah, oh, change the song. Yes, I gotta play Slick Rick. Yes, I gotta play Slick Rick about crash into a tree on University. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, that's what happened. And the lady, listen to this. There was a chick in her car driving down University Boulevard, which is 6 lanes, 3 one way, 3 the other. Yes, Johnny Brooklyn, I think I took you down University. And this person was on her cell phone, and she was videotaping the plane crash. The plane bounces off the highway and into the wires above and then kind of dangles down. Now, here's my question. I'm going to give this one... Now, stop the music. Just stop. Actually, can we have this? Could we have Jeopardy? Okay. Now, I know there's some people out there that love Ron DeSantis, and they're listening right now. But I'm going to put this to you just like Ron DeSantis put it to us. Hit it. If driving a car using your cell phone is illegal in Florida, and they caught the plane crash on video, according to Ron DeSantis and voting, that woman goes to jail. True or false? Hello, I'm talking to you. Answer my question when I talk to you. If what Ron DeSantis is correct about, in his eyes, about people who have gone to jail and they're felonious and they've already paid their fines and fees and they get their voters registration card, and voted in the last election, why are they being arrested? That would be the equivalent of this woman who videotaped the plane crash while she's driving down the street on her cell phone. Am I right? White man's law is not always the right law.
Uncle Ricky, would you read us a bedtime story, please, please?
All right, you kids get to bed. I get the storybook. Y'all tucked in? Here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow, where laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good, there lived a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said. Me and you tonight, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and making the dash. They did the job, money came with ease, but one couldn't stop, it's like he had a disease. He robbed another and another, and a sister and a brother. Tried to rob a man who was a DT undercover. The cop grabbed his arm, he started acting erratic. He said, "Keep still, boy, no need for static." Punched him in his belly and he gave him a slap. But little did he know the little boy was strapped. The kid pulled out a gun, he said, "Why'd you hit me?" The barrel was set straight for the cop's kidney. The cop got scared, the kid he starts to figure, I'll do years if I pull this trigger. So he cold dashed and ran around the block. Cop radios into another lady cop. He ran by a tree, there he saw the sister. Shot for the head, he shot back but he missed her. Looked round good and from expectations he decided he'd hit for the subway stations. But she was coming and he made a left. He was running top speed till he was out of breath. Knocked an old man down and swore he killed him. Then he made his move to an abandoned building. Ran up the stairs up to the top floor. Opened up a door there, guess who he saw? Who? Dave, the dope fiend shooting dope. Who don't know the meaning of water nor soap, he said. I need bullets, hurry up, run. The dope fiend brought back a spanking shotgun. He went outside, but there was cops all over. Then he dipped into a car, a stolen Nova. Raced up the block doing 83. Crashed into a tree near University. Escaped alive, though the car was battered. Rat-a-tat-tatted and all the cops scattered. Ran out of bullets and he still had static. Grabbed the pregnant lady and pulled out the automatic. Pointed at her head, he said the gun was full of lead. He told the cops, back off, for honey here's dead. Deep in his heart, he knew he was wrong, so he let the lady go and he starts to run on. Sirens sounded, he seemed astounded, and before long the little boy got surrounded. He dropped his gun, so went the glory, and this is the way I have to end this story. He was only 17 in a madman's dream. The cop shot the kid, I still hear him scream. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another case about the wrong path. Straight and narrow or your soul gets cast. Good night. Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick.
Ooh, boy. That Uncle Ricky is really weird. I know, right? What does he mean, straight and narrow? Your soul gets cast.
Knock him out, Rick.
Oh, no. I think you be cracking up.
Knock him out the box, Rick.
Good night.
Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick. Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick. Knock him out, Ain't never. That's right. Rick the Ruler. Presentation. Crumbs.
Morning shows are becoming more than just a leisurely stroll. We have to compete here.
Captain and Company in the morning.
We're a respectable R&B station.
With all due respect, sir, this is not a respectable town.
How melodic.
Who's that gigolo on the street with his hands in his pockets and his crocodile feet hanging off the curb, looking all upset? As the boys from home, they all came running, they were making noise, manhandling toys. That's the girls on the block with the nasty curls, wearing padded bras, sucking beer through the straws, dropping down their drawers. Where did you get yours? Gigolo, huh? Sucker, gigolo. Gigolo, huh? Sucker. Who's looking good today? Who's looking good in every way? No style key. You better watch, don't mess with me. No money man can win my love. It's sweetness that I'm thinking of. We always hanging up buffalo stands. We do the dial every time we dance. I give you love, baby, not a romance. I make a move, nothing left to chance. So don't you get fresh with me. Get funky. Yeah, Timmy. So you say you wanted money, but you know it's never funny when your shoes walk through and there's a rumble in your tummy. But you have to have style, get a go-to smile, put a girl on the corner so you can make a pile. Committed a crime and went inside. It was coming your way, but you had to survive. When you lost your babe, you lost the race. Now you're looking at me to take her place. Who's looking good today? Who's looking good in every way? No style key. You better watch, don't mess with me. No money man can win my love. It's sweetness that I'm thinking of. We always hanging up a move, nothing left to chance. So don't you get fresh with me. Smoking, not token. Yeah, funky sex. Looking good, hanging with a wild bunch. Looking good in a buffalo stance. Looking good when it comes to deep punch. Looking good is a state of mind. State of mind, don't look behind you. State of mind, or you'll be dead. State of mind, may I remind you. Bob the bass, rock this place. What is he like? What's he like anyway? Yo, man, what do you expect? The guy's a gigolo, man. You know what I mean? No money man can win my love. It's sweetness that I'm thinking of. We always hanging up buffalo stands. We do the dive every time we dance. I give you love, baby, not romance. I make a move, nothing left to chance. So don't you get fresh with me. Wind on my face, sound in my ears, water for my eyes, and you on my mind. As I sing, diving down deep, deeper into your soul. No money man can win my love. The sweetness that I'm thinking of. No money man can win my love.
Boy, Nana Cherry. Well, she was bad back in the day, I mean to tell you. Speaking of bad, this is good.
Thank you,
Jim E. And No Greater Love right here on Captain Company in the Morning. Check this one out.
Lately I've been searching my soul, looking deep inside. I know that everything I do leads me back to you, back to you. Even through the good and the bad, when I'm happy or I'm feeling so sad, there ain't no better love, one that's from above. Hallelujah. There is no greater love. There is no other one. That when I lose my way, you guide me through the rain. Without you I am weak. You're the biggest part of me. was on the verge of my doom. Then I looked up to the sky and saw you. I was just a broken, lost soul. Till you came along and made me whole. Couldn't make it, thought I was lost. But for each and every sin you paid the cost. And I see it now, my eyes are open wide. Now I truly understand this paradise. There is no greater love. No, there is no other one. That when I lose my way, you guide me through the rain. Without you I am weak. You I'm so weak. Biggest part of me. And this battle we have won. There will never be a greater love. No greater, no greater, no greater, no greater, no greater love. No greater love. No greater, no greater, no greater, no greater, no greater love. It's the greater love. There is no greater love. There is no other one. That when I lose my way, you guide me through the rain. Without you I am weak. The biggest part of me. This battle we have won. There will never be a greater love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love. There will never be a greater love. Love, love, love. Love, love. Love.
If you can't feel the vibe on that track,
There will never be a greater love.
I don't know what to tell you. You probably are one of those people that don't believe in Santa Claus. You don't believe in the fairy godmother. You don't believe in the fairy tooth fairy. Or you don't believe in being happy. You probably always, pissed off about something. Blood pressure probably about as high as Donald Trump's lies. And self-esteem about as low as Ron DeSantis. I mean, you're a messed up individual. Why are you listening to this show? Please change the channel. There's an FM station over there on John Young Parkway here in Orlando that you can listen to that would fit your needs perfectly. Or the ones, the player haters over there on Silver Star that tried to keep us away from a festival that, guess what? We will be there because your headliner is a friend of mine, so don't even try it. Oh boy, you know what would be fun? What would be a shocker? What would probably make my day and probably upset the apple cart around here? If I got on the air at that station in Washington and they made me an offer. Think about that one. If they made me an offer, how fast do you think I'd be out of here? Around people that actually think. I'd come and visit every now and then, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of the bull crap. I'm tired of the lies. I'm just tired of mealy-mouthed people that just... I'm over it. Maybe I should move to Arkansas and fight the police there. Did you see how bad they whooped that guy's behind? 3 good old boys on one poor Spanish guy. I should see every Spanish person from here to Madrid, Spain, marching on Mofo, Arkansas. I want to see, will that happen? Oh, my goodness. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, I keep saying. These good old boys think they can just open their mouth and do what they want to do. with no repercussions whatsoever. Kind of like a story I heard. I was trying to save this, but I'm going to go ahead and use this one right now. If somebody told you they were shaving their legs just to go to a bar to have a drink, what do you think they're really trying to do? Think about that one, people. I heard this. I'm going to the bar, but I gotta shave my legs. I mean, really? Do I need to? You know what? Hold on. Can we play that song real quick? Can I get that in there? Yeah, that's how you spell it. No. Yeah. All right. Where is it? Oh, they're trying. Go ahead. Yes, yes, yes. I'll take that one. I'll even take that one. Because they're trying to be tricky.
Won't stop rocking till I retire. The big beat blaster, he gets better cause he know he has to. In 84, he'll be a little faster. And only practice make a real jam master. To rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky. To rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky. To rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky. To rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky. I'm a king of rock. I'm a king of rock. I'm a king of rock. DMC Jam Master Dave. DMC Jam Master Dave. DMC Jam Master Dave. Deep into the vibe of awesome music. DMC Jam Master Dave. DMC Jam Master Dave. DMC Jam Master Dave. Deep into the vibe of awesome music. DMC Jam Master Dave. DMC Jam Master Dave. DMC Jam Master Dave. Deep into the vibe of awesome music. DMC Jam Master Dave. DMC Jam Master Dave. DMC Jam Master Dave. Won't stop rocking till I retire. To rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky. To rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky. To rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky. To rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky.
Going to a bar. I'm going to shave my legs. I must be tricking. That's the only thing I can think of. Donnie Simpson, do you agree?
Good morning, gang. This is Donnie Simpson. When I'm not on TV doing my show or screaming for the Skins or the Lions to win, I'm laughing at Captain and Company in the morning here on oldschool101.com.
That's DC style. That go-go music, bud. Oh, you don't know about go-go music. All right. By the time I get back from DC, you will be educated. Trust me on that one.
10 prepare for landing, please.
Once again, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and your tray tables and seat backs are in their full upright position. Flight attendants will be coming through the aisles to do their final safety checks. If you have any remaining service items, please pass those to the aisles at this time. Thank you.
You got to get up out of here.
Go time. All right, 2 minutes away from the top of the hour. That wraps up another edition of Captain Company in the Morning. Flight number 2479. Tomorrow, go vote on Prime Tuesday. See, if Jeff Bezos had half a brain, he would be making money on Prime Tuesday because it is a primary. But I don't know what to say. I just hope he's not down with DeSantis or Trump or any of those schmucks. Please, whatever you do, if you don't like what I'm saying, vote. And then prove me wrong. It's just that simple. Go vote. John Gill on the show tomorrow on 2 for Tuesday. Tell your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, and your probation officer we got it going on Captain Company in the Morning.
After a wonderful landing, we would like to be the first to welcome you back to Orlando, Florida. We will be taxiing for a few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We also ask that you keep the aisle clear of any carry-on bags so that Reese, producer, doesn't trip over them. This is the termination of Captain Company for today, so if you are boarding a connecting flight via any of our broadcast partners, please check with the homepage of the station you are listening to inside your internet device when you disembark. Please be sure to check your seat back pockets, bathrooms, and overhead compartments for any leftover adult beverages or contraband that you may have brought on board with you. On behalf of our entire flight crew, Captain Chris Hill, Reese, the producer, the CEO, and myself, Tammy, we would like to thank you for flying Captain Company Internet Airways. We'd like to wish you a pleasant stay wherever the music will take you.
This has been a presentation of Captain and Company in the Morning, the worldwide leader.
On behalf of your flight crew and Joe Bob the Manager, who's been flying with us on our tail, welcome to Orlando.
Good show. Love the ending. You're all invited back to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Y'all come back now. Here?
I'm out of here anyway. Peace out.
I'd say that was a pretty successful broadcast.